everybody and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a general reading for 2020 August, but time is an illusion, so whenever you're getting this reading, this is when you're meant to see it. And the funny thing is, this was intended, or at least I was intending to read this spread for Taurus, but I'm not actually feeling it, so I sat for a minute. Well, if you're a returning subscriber, you would know that I shuffle and then the cards come out in real time. But if you're new here, then this might seem a bit weird. I don't know. Yeah, something strange is going on. I don't know what it is because I shuffled. I decided I want to pull all the cards out first. I want to sit silently and wait, and then I want to read it. And yeah, so a lot's coming up. One of which is the King of Cups, and he's exactly that energy. He's exactly that guy that will just sit there and watch and not say anything. I feel like that's old though. I feel like that's no longer going to be the case because we have Four of Wands. That was the first card that came out, and this is union, this is new beginnings, this is crossing the finish line. Crossing the finish line. It's also about celebrations, engagements, moving in together, houses, stuff like that, just that harvesting time. And then the next card out was the Ten of Wands. This is also about moving because this guy is carrying that weight, and this is my kitty, by the way, guys. If you see a fluffy thing in front of me, that's moving. And he's carrying a weight all to the castle and the hill here. Aww, to sleep. Okay, so there's a masculine here that either he's moving or he's completed some sort of thing with regards to his emotional, I wouldn't say baggage, but his emotional maturity. It's like he crossed the finish line with becoming emotionally mature. So he might have had to grow into this, and this took a long time. And then we have the Seven of Swords, and that's about hiding. So this is why I felt like this energy of sitting there and like not saying anything is kind of over. It's in the past, because I feel like this person may have been stuck in the sidelines, hiding, not coming forward, hiding their emotions, because this guy has a blue robe, the Seven of Swords, and that's also the blue that this guy is wearing as well. And that's a lot about the throat chakra, right? Blue. So speaking. And I feel very, I can't describe it, but I feel like I want to speak, but at the same time I want to say very little, but at the same time I want to say a lot. Yeah, so a lot of weird energy going on here. Speaking of speaking, we have the Eight of Wands, and that's about communication. And this came out next to the Knight of Wands. So quick communication, quick traveling. Somebody wants to, after crossing the finish line, somehow they suddenly want to get the ball rolling with things. Could be communication, could be traveling, something of that sort. And then we have the Emperor. So it's almost like the King of Cups evolves into the Emperor. He's very go-getter, he's very controlled, he's very like stoic as well. Again, I want to say something but I don't want to say it. And then we have the Six of Wands. So this is coming forward, this is making an appearance. So we go from being the Seven of Swords, and that is sort of like, I'm gonna hide, no one's gonna see me, I'm going under the radar, to fuck that, I'm going to be seen. So definitely a change in energy, right? And I didn't read into this Two of Swords that came out with the Seven of Swords. So someone felt stuck. They felt, I don't know, maybe they couldn't come forward, but they felt stuck. They felt indecisive, yes. So we have Page of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is your energy. If you're a feminine, you're the Queen of Pentacles. If you're the masculine, you're this dude that was hiding. I don't know why you're hiding, but okay. And then we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, so that's something sudden, that's embarking on a new journey. So suddenly something may come towards this feminine who's sitting there minding her own business with her pentacle. I feel like the reason why it's a sudden and unexpected is because when you're so focused on your pentacle, you're so focused on yourself, it's like somebody just comes out of the blue, and I spoke about the color blue, right? So a lot of throat chakra and blue things going on here. And as I say that, I have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So this is about someone speaking about their wishes, about their dreams. Spirit said speaking it into manifestation. It's also about someone wanting to have a conversation about what they really desire. It's very interesting. So now that we got through all of that, let's actually do my usual way of doing things, shuffling and reading. I apologize if that was a bit strange, but we feel out the energies and we kind of go with the flow, and that's when we're actually at our best with channeling messages and listening to spirit and the universe. So for returning subscribers, you would know my setup is different. If you're new here, go check out my other videos. But I'm also kind of practicing going with the flow, doing what my heart desires. For this week or for these readings, I really feel like chilling, being on the bed, just relaxing with my kitty who's falling asleep here. Am I that boring, really? So let's take a look for you guys. You are good enough. I feel like this is a message for the masculine. This was the emotional maturity. This was also the baggage, those 10 of Wands that they had to let go of, is knowing that they do deserve to be loved. The King of Cups is someone who loves very deeply. This is almost like the Queen of Cups energy, so it's like his counterpart. And he had to come to this realization that he does deserve love, so he should come forward and speak it into existence. I hear someone saying, this is what I want out of this relationship, or this is what I want out of love. Let's see what else. So this could be a reading for the masculines. As I said, it was going to be for Taurus, then it ended up being a general. Then I ended up not doing it my usual way. Something's going on. Something very strange but wonderful, almost magical. But if you are a Taurus and you're watching this and it resonates, then I guess it makes sense, right? The universe works in mysterious ways. It's time to take action. Yeah, so after this realization of emotional maturity that, yeah, okay, I do deserve love, I can set healthy boundaries, you sort of graduated to becoming this emperor who now wants to take action. I refer to him as a go-getter. So it's time to take action. Go get her, if that's what you want. I also see a time for healing. It appealed to me, but I didn't quite take it, and I think that's because, it's very healing for this masculine to speak what he wants out of a relationship or what his wishes are into existence. Previously, he may have felt like, I'm never going to get that love, or I'm never going to deserve that, or, yeah, those are not nice things to say to yourself. Let's see what else. A personal issue reaches resolution, and it comes out with a win-win situation is in the forecast, right? So this was the personal issue, as I spoke about, not saying nice things to yourself, not speaking your piece, always being quiet, always, not expressing the way you feel. Somebody had to grow into that idea of expressing the way they feel, and it kind of makes sense, guys, because as a masculine, you'd often find society makes you believe or programs you to believe you're not allowed to say how you feel, you're not allowed to cry. If you say lovey-dovey things, then you're not a man. But those are false programs, guys. Those are distorted masculine energies, and it's a suppression of your divine feminine. That's your inner divine feminine. So you cannot love a actual divine feminine if you cannot love your inner divine feminine. This is very important. This is why I feel like this is a milestone for somebody who finally got through that finish line of understanding what they deserve, self-love. I do want to be loved. I do want to express myself. It's okay if I express myself and somebody doesn't reciprocate. It has no effect on the way I should feel about myself, essentially. I know some masculines take rejection so personally because they believe as males I need to be entitled to always get what I want, and that's what it means to be a man. So when a woman rejects you, you sometimes in the shadow side, I know I've experienced this where I've said no to a guy and then they put me down and start calling me names like, I'm not allowed to make a choice there. I don't think so. But also then they start getting very, they start having self-worth issues because somebody said no, not realizing that, hey, a lot of people are going to say no to you. A lot of people are going to say yes too. That's okay. You got to love yourself no matter what. So this is a divine masculine reading. I'm putting that out there. So a win-win outcome is in the forecast. And the win-win is if you put yourself out there and somebody doesn't reciprocate, you still win. Because the fact that you took that step to release or relieve your emotions, that's going to be better for you in the long run. But also, Spirit is saying, listen, winning is almost guaranteed. So if you do put yourself out there, there's a good chance you might get accepted, or you might reciprocate the emotion, or get reciprocation, sorry. Look at the bigger picture. So that again is, if you put yourself out there and it doesn't work out, does it really not work out for you though? Because it does relieve you in some sort of way. It's better to have tried than to sit and wonder in regret. Sit like the stuck kind of Seven of Swords energy. And that ain't good. So let's get some oracle advice for you. This was a very odd reading, just the way it sort of started. I feel like for the masculines who are coming through in this reading, it might be new waters, or it might be strange for you to do something that you haven't done before, which is getting express yourself. Speak from your inner King of Cups, your intuitive feeling side rather. So, and you feel like you need to not just dive into it, kind of settle into it. So take that advice however it resonates. We have focus and we have enlightenment. Yeah. So focus is about, okay, Spirit is saying, what do you want to focus on? So you have a choice here to focus your energy onto something. So even if you supposedly lose, I remember doing an Instagram post about this. Follow me on Instagram, NorthPointXI. But it's like, even when you lose, you technically don't lose. You can choose where you want to put your focus on, right? And enlightenment is, you'll be enlightened either way. Whatever you choose to focus on is going to enlighten you. You can choose to be enlightened by something, or you can choose to let it get you down. Then we have let go as well. So I feel like this is speaking. I feel like if you're holding a lot of emotions in, let it go, masculine, and speak your truth. It's going to be better for you at the end of the day. Okay guys, I'm going to end this reading for you here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram, as I said, and like my video and subscribe to my channel. Masculines, go for it. Speak your truth. Just be you, okay? People are going to love you either way, and if they don't love you, then fuck them. Okay guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.